Most people have never heard of dysprosium, or terbium, or neodymium, or praseodymium, 17 metals. Buried deep in the periodic table, invisible to everyday life, but in 2026, they are becoming the most important materials on Earth. Every F-35 fighter jet needs rare earths, every guided missile depends on them, every electric vehicle motor runs on them, every wind turbine spins because of them, every smartphone contains them, and one country controls almost all of it. Not the mining, the processing. You can dig rare earths out of the ground in America, in California, in Texas, but turning them into usable materials, that's the hard part, and for 40 years, China built that capability, quietly, strategically, relentlessly. For decades, America outsourced this entire process. No one asked the most dangerous question: what happens when the supplier stops cooperating? April 4, 2025, China imposed export controls on key rare earth elements, the response to tariffs under Donald Trump. The result, exports of rare earth magnets to the US fell 93%, not 9, not 19, 93%. Carmakers shut down factories, defense contractors scrambled, supply chains froze across America and Europe. Then it escalated. China extended controls to technology, to knowledge, even to foreign-made products using Chinese materials. For the first time in history, China's rare earth dominance went global. That was the wake-up call. Now, everything is changing. MP Materials just broke ground on a massive new facility in Texas, backed by the United States Department of Defense, with a $400 million investment. The US government is now its largest shareholder. Guaranteed prices, guaranteed buyers, guaranteed demand for a decade, production capacity going from 1,000 to 10,000 metric tons per year. Then there's USA Rare Earth, $3.1 billion in total funding, backed by the United States Department of Commerce and private investors. Their Texas deposit, one of the richest in North America. Production starts in 2028, ahead of schedule. China built its dominance over 40 years. With patience, strategy, and long-term thinking, America is trying to rebuild it in 5. This isn't just about metals, it's about control, control of energy, control of defense, control of the future. The question is no longer who dominates rare earths, it's who will control what comes next.